Namaste, Prakash here. Many, maybe decades ago, there's a classic black and white English movie. The story goes something like this. There is a gambler on earth who does everything bad, but finally wants to end up in heaven. And finally, when he dies, he somehow manages to negotiate and get his way into heaven. And life is so beautiful. He has the best of food, the best of the place, the best of everything that one can expect. And at some point of time, he wants to go back to his gambling days. And he finds a person and wants to know how he can continue to gamble. And then they take him to a place where people in heaven can actually gamble. He goes there, and when he was at earth, he used to have a mixed bag of losing, winning, losing, whatever. And his ultimate dream was always to ensure that he continued to win against all odds. And it so happens that when he starts gambling, he continues to win, and he wins, and he wins, and he wins. And it goes on like this, and after maybe several weeks or months, he gets so bored, he shouts and then calls the person who brought him to the gambling den. And he says, "What kind of life is this? I am continuing to win and it's really getting boring. I would rather prefer a place like hell where I will have a mixed bag of winning or losing." And then the person who brought him to this place smiles and then asks him, "Who said this is heaven?" And sort of the movie ends there. When you get everything that you really want, not what you need, you think that is heaven and that is what you seek, and that in fact is possibly a place worse than hell. It's a very powerful, very short movie, but what it communicated has a great relevance to what we all seek when we dive deep into spirituality. In every sitting, masters give you so much. And the biggest challenge is what is given and what is surfacing out as experience need not necessarily be the same. Many people come and say that I haven't had a good experience in this sitting. I need to have better experiences. Like that story that we saw in that movie, what is heaven, what is hell is not something very easily comprehensible. And hence, what is an experience, what is a good experience, what is a bad experience is again something that is really not comprehensible. Let's look at the concept of food. There are, at least in Indian tradition, said to be 6 tastes that you need to have to balance food. Right from sweet to sour to tart to all the 6 tastes, for you to get the full nourishment out of food and for your body to survive. What if you continue to get only one portion, say only sugar or sweet? What is likely to happen to your body? The way the mother knows how to cook and give you what your body needs, the guru knows what you need and what is to be given for your spiritual experience. And hence, when the taste that is given to you is not palatable, or you're not able to taste, maybe because your taste buds are not working in your tongue, what is the point in lamenting that I didn't get a good spiritual experience? Let me give you one more analogy. Let's say that you board a train in one single place and you are proceeding to another destination, which is maybe 1 or 2 days away. And while traveling in this train, you go through dark tunnels. You go through phases where the land outside is placid or very bland, nothing to really see. And there are times when you see beautiful landscapes and you meet lovely people on the way. You meet people whom you don't like. You meet people who smell good, who look good. You meet people who smell very bad, who don't look bad. You meet people who speak well to you, you meet people who don't speak well to you. And there are times when in that long journey you might just have slipped off. In all this process, what is more important? The people you meet, the smells that you come across, the food that you eat, the places that you see outside the window, the so-called experiences that you have on the way, or the time that you slept off when you had no experiences, equivalent to going very deep into meditation and going into a state of samadhi. Which is more important, the experiences or the path to the goal? The focus has to be on the goal or the experiences. When you eat, the food has to nourish the soul and the body, or it has to only taste good at your level of tongue level before it crosses the throat. Likewise, in every sitting, what is given is exactly measured and given to you by the Master. Once Chariji Maharaj famously said, even to expect an experience in a sitting is a reflection of lack of faith. When I heard that first time, it was like a slap on the face. Who are we to decide what kind of experience we have to have? Like a child in the lap of the mother, which drinks the milk and still grows without even knowing how the milk tastes. The Guru knows exactly what to give you, when to give you. If you are sensitive, maybe yes, you exactly know what is being given. In fact, it is my personal experience that it's almost impossible to exactly map out every single experience that is given to you in each and every one of the sitting. Or for that matter, is it only the sitting in which an experience is given to you? If you are in a meditative state, or in a state where you are in a state of meditation, even with your eyes open, do you think that those experiences you are getting are not what is needed for you? Hence, if you are serious about spiritual progress, look at the goal. Become more sensitive to find what is the progress you are making to the goal and not unduly worry about the experiences on the way. If you are able to shift the focus from the experience to the goal, and in surrender and love allow the Master to work through you to take you to that ultimate heights of spiritual progress that he can give you, you'll have a far interesting, far more rewarding spiritual progress than just merely meandering in focusing about the experiences that you get during the sitting. Sometimes actually, as Daji recently said, experiences can be nauseating. Give up this hold on what kind of an experience that you need to have and just rest your focus on the goal and leave the rest to the Guru. Ultimate spiritual progress is assured. Thank you.